It's time for Highlands basketball. Hello again, everybody, and welcome to Penn Hills High School. Tonight, the Highlands Golden Rams at Jam Fest at Penn Hills against the Tigers of McKeesport. Dean, an opponent we're not very familiar with. Mike Choma, Mike Pavlik, and Courtney Stewart at the controls this afternoon. Dean from Penn Hills.
Yeah, Mike, McKeesport, what's known as Tube City, plays up in 5A, and they had a tough one last night, and I talked to their coach today, Mike. I can't hear him. He has no voice left. Kevin Kovac.
Kevin Kovac. He seems like a good guy. Well, let's talk about last night's game. The Rams had a slugfest win, a 14-point section win on the road at Freeport. Luke Cochran scored his 1,000th point, and nobody was happy.
Yeah, Mike, it was kind of interesting in the locker room after the game. You win on the road in section. That's usually big for you. But let's talk about how this program has come from. 8 years ago, we're in Freeport. We lose in overtime. Everybody in the locker room was very satisfied because of the effort they put into it and how we were undermanned and played so well. Last night it was the opposite, Mike. You win, and they didn't feel they played as well as they could, and they hold themselves to a much higher standard now. So you can see how the program has changed over the last 8 years, and definitely a change for the better. But when you win on the road, you should be a little happy. I was.
Yeah, I was too. Okay, so what are we doing here at this Jam Fest? This has been an annual event for us. Alan Deep runs a great show here.
Well, Mike, just what you said earlier, we're trying to get better, and how you get better is you play good competition. We're playing a team that's been known for basketball over the years. They're a 5A team, and McKeesport again should give us a good challenge here today, and we're preparing ourselves for down the road. We know we have higher and loftier goals, and how we do that is we play on these Saturdays, and this year we've really changed that record around on Saturdays and Christmas tournaments. I want to keep it going here at 9-1.
Well, one thing Highlands is, in their second of back-to-back games over the last 3 years, they are 8-2 on the second day coming back-to-back. So that's a team that's ready to play the next day after having a tough game the night before. We'll talk about the Tigers. They're 5-4, 2-1 under coach Kevin Kovac. He's in his second season, and they lost the non-section game, a tough one in overtime last night, and sustained some injuries.
Yeah, Mike, St. LaSalle beat them 70-65. They averaged 60 a game, give up a 57. He says they like their running, so again, his problem is tonight, though. He says he has a very short bench. He's going to be missing number 21, DeVary Robinson. He's normally a starter, Mike. He's out with the knee. He's an outstanding football player. Runs that triple option. Navy's injured him. He says they didn't want to put him at risk. And unfortunately, we saw his son, Kevin Kovac, the coach, his son Colton on crutches over there.
Oh boy.
He suffered an ankle injury. He's a junior, so they're going to be down 2 starters tonight, and maybe not be able to go as deep as they want to. But I still think they're going to run. We should have some fun here today.
Well, we should. Well, let's tell everybody about Planet Fitness at the Heights Plaza in Natrona Heights, your home of the judgment-free zone. Planet Fitness provides a unique setting where everyone, and we mean everyone, is free to work out in a non-intimidating environment for as little as $10 a month. And the special is
20 cents, Mike. Can't beat that.
20 cents down and $10 a month. That's your deal. You could also get the black card, free to visit any of the 2,000 locations and bring a guest for free as often as you want. That's the deal. Remember, memberships are available for as low as $10 a month, so stop by and say hi to Tara at Planet Fitness in the Heights Plaza today. All right, tip-off is coming up. Highlands and McKeesport, and it's right after this. All right, Dean, time for the starting lineups. As always, brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting in Natrona Heights. Since 1979, they got you covered.
Let's take a look at the starting lineup for McKeesport Tigers. They will start number 0, Reeson Kazan. He is a junior. Number 3, Vernon Andrews, a senior. Number 4, Robert Robinson, a junior. Their leading scorer, number 23, DeMonte Diggs, a 6'6 senior, averaging 17.9 per game. And Mike, they start a freshman, number 35, Travis Rowe. He averages 17 a game. So
they threw us. They announced like the home team first, or I don't know what's what now. I'm so confused that McKeesport dressed in the white, Highlands dressed in the brown. There's Jimmy Kunst. Go ahead.
He averages 6 points a game, 6'2 freshman. Where's number 1? Corey Myers, 16 a game. Where's number 11? 6'1 senior. Big guy in the middle, our big guy, 6'6. Number 20, Johnny Christ, averages 11, a senior. Luke Cochran, where's number 23, 6'2 senior, averages 20 points a game, had 1,000 points groins broken last night. And our other starter, the big guy in the middle, number 50, Joaquin Roman, 6'4" junior, averaging 6 points a game.
Remember to beautify and protect. Call Dan Timmons Painting at 724-224-2851. Dan Timmons Painting, they got you covered. We both got a chance to talk to Dan last night, so that was nice to see him.
Yeah, Dan was very appreciative of the send-off we gave to Nick Patricia. We said we're doing it too often.
Too often, yes. We did that to Betty Cornelius last night, and we see Bill and Jenny are here tonight, so it's nice to see them. They're back at it. A little Highlands basketball to take your minds off things is never a bad thing.
And unfortunately, her friend Judy Jarozinski was wandering around yesterday.
Yeah, she was.
Poor thing.
All right, the Rams win the tap. They move left to right, dressed in the traveling brown uniforms, I guess. I'm not sure where they'll put them on the scoreboard. I guess we'll wait and see.
We'll have to wait and see. Yeah.
This is Kunst. The Rams here in this building are 1-2 over the last couple of years. They beat Greensburg Central 2 years ago, lost to Sarah last year, and lost to Mars in the state playoff game a few years back.
Luke had a big game back here, right?
He scored 44 points here last year against Sarah. That's his career high to the day. A year ago, same Saturday.
Called jump ball there, Mike. Highlands loses possession on the arrow.
And with these games, again, it's all about interest level, and it's you can't manufacture the interest after you've come off a section game, as Highlands did last night. So we'll see. If you want to be a championship team, you come out and play these.
And McKeesport coming off an overtime game. Let's see how they have their legs.
Yeah, and 2 non-section for them. They played 3 section games before Christmas.
That's where we want
it's kicked out of bounds, and Highlands will get it, says Barnett Harris. Highlands basketball. Over the last 4 years in these showcase-type events, Highlands is 4-8, and we gave them a win in Cleveland. That counted as a showcase to me. I don't know about you.
No doubt about it. And, Mike, we may really emphasize playing well in these games, and we have so far this year. This year, what? 3-0. Right? Penn Hills, 3-1.
Right. And that game was up at Newcastle, of course. This is Christ. Now they dump it down inside to Johnny. Tried to back the big fella in. Turnaround jumper is down, and the Rams lead it 2-0.
McKeesport comes up playing man-to-man. Highland's going to put a little pressure on him here. 2-1-2.
This is Diggs. He's the man. So 6'6", goes in. Kind of threw it into the paint, and it's saved by Andrews.
Like a little different press that time. 2-1-2.
Now Kassan kicked it back outside, and now Diggs will reset things, throw the left-hander up, missed the shot. They throw it back in, and Roman has it for Highlands. He had Cochran ahead of the pack, but he gets it to Coons. Cochran left side. Here comes a 3 on the way. It's down, and the Rams lead 5. Luke knew it halfway there.
Luke likes this place, no doubt
about it. He does. This is his spot. Again, 44 a year ago. Here's Andrews across center.
Great place to get that double. They did.
It is. This is Rowe, 35. Dumped it in to Kassan. Now he's going to bring it back out and reset things wearing 0. Against Kuntz. Drives all the way in. Kicked it back out. Steal by Myers, and the Rams have it as Cochran has 2 hands on it. Rams with the ball on a 5-0 lead. They are guests on the scoreboard, by the way, so that's all right. Cochran drives in, missed it. Rebound Roman, no good. Rebound is pulled out of there by Andrews.
Luke looked like a bumped on that play, Mike. No call,
a little bit. Yeah. A lot of stuff last night, too. This is Rowe, 4-court. Rowe at a number change. He's 35 now. Here's Andrews, and he traveled.
3 quick turnovers by the Tigers. Highlands taking advantage, leading 5-0, and Coach says, I've seen enough of that. Coach Kovac takes the time.
Why don't you tell the folks where you're going on Monday?
I'll be there getting my tires, my winter tires for the second half of the season. So if you're going to Highland Tire.
Can you believe that this is a halfway mark already, the regular season?
Yep. So if you're going to Highland Tire, try to avoid Monday if you can. I don't want to get breezed right through. Although they take care. If you call and get an appointment, you have no problem. So that's what you do. They've been voted best place to buy tires in the AK Valley since 1993. I've been there with them from the beginning. Voted #1 for auto repair, too. Founded by Butch Bonnet in 1961, Highland Tires offers one of the largest and most complete inventories of tires in Wilson and Pittsburgh area. As always, if you don't see it on site, ask to order for you. My order is always, I don't need a brand name. I need a very dependable tire at the cheapest price. And guess what? They find it.
They find it.
Highland Tire, located in Trentham, 724-224-9222. The Heights, 724-224-7900. Or Highland Integrated Alignment, 724-224-5900. Call them today.
Here's Kuntz 4-court. Now to Cochran in the corner. The Rams with a 5-0 early lead, and Coach Kovac wanted a timeout. They're working underneath the Roman, but he missed the bunny. But Kuntz able to dig it out of there. Fired it over to Cochran in the corner. Boy, he got hooked there. No call. Now to Kreis on the floor. Back outside to Myers. Now Jimmy drives in. He got shut off, though, by Kassan. Cochran got bodied up there. No foul called. Roman back up, missed it. Tip is to McKeesport. And here comes Rowe the other way.
They've been physical so far. Look at Johnny take that charge.
And it is a charge. He took 3 of them last night, I think. Yep. He took one that they called nothing either way, and he was down on his back with seconds left, under a minute left in the game. And the Rams winning by 14 points.
That was on Rowe, his first. Traverse, like the car.
Like the car.
Exactly how Coach told it.
Second season, Kevin Kovac. Puddin Grayson was there for a long time. Replaced him. Christ for 3, Grazer. And the rebound down to Robinson. Left side to Rowe. Across court, and Cochran got hands on that and knocked it out of bounds.
They're lucky that wasn't taken away from you. You can't throw a cross-court pass very often against the Golden Rams, Mike. And let's see, they'll push their offense anytime they can and try to get the defense extended too. Carter Leary in the game for the Golden Rams.
And Terrell Stanford, number 22 for McKeesport. The Tigers. Now they dump it down inside, and saving it back here was Ed Dudley, number 5.
2 fresh subs in for McKeesport.
This is Kassan. Brisson Kassan. I like that one. Not quite Bruce Keeson, but close. Against Cochran. Back feed to Diggs. Drives into the paint. Put it off the glass. No good. Rebound. Put back up and in. And McKeesport on the board as Diggs, you say didn't play last night, is in. Oh, wide open. Leary under the basket. Got a man in the air. Kicked it back out. Long 3 by Cochran is wide. And it belongs to the Tigers at 4:10.
DeMonte Diggs, Mike, he looks like he's a guy who just bangs the boards, gets a lot of second chances. That time he converted.
Last year, averaged 21 and 11 as a junior and was first team All-Section and second team All-State. And he traveled too. You can pick one.
Yeah.
Another McKeesport turnover, and the Rams have gotten
4 so far.
Yeah, and they've gotten good at that.
Only committing 1.
You see the headband, that can mean only one thing. That's Antoine McDaniel. Leary's open. His 3's on the way. It's off the back rim, no good. McDaniel is the master at tipping those, but they say he got the last hand on it. Stosh wants it to go Highlands. I thought it might have tipped off of one of the McKeesport players, but Vince Cunningham hands the ball to the Tigers.
Antoine getting more and more quality minutes too, Mike, as the season goes on.
He's played well, I think.
Yep. He's one of those guys comes off the bench, gets your real spark.
Robinson got it into Diggs, goes baseline, and used that big body to put it in. He's got all 4 for McKeesport, and it's 5-4 Highlands. Kunst forecourt. Now to Kreis. 15. Yes.
Johnny's got 4. Going to start to count on him now, Mike. He came in, needed 122.
He's on pace for senior night. Kreis going to get caught from behind. That'll be his first. First team foul against Highlands. Those are even at 1 apiece. 3:25 left first quarter. And the Rams lead 7-4. The final score, Robert Morris 69 and Merrimack 58. They'll play Monitor next. There's a 3 thrown up by Dudley. It's missed. Rebound underneath. They put back up, no good, and the Rams have it.
Stanford just threw it at the basket.
He did.
Sometimes they do that, just keep the ball alive for somebody else to come.
Here's Myers. Now to Leary. Corey's been quiet so far. Now Kunst. Back to Kreis. He's not. Dribbled it off a leg, but able to control it. Saved it. Corner Myers. Went in. Kicked it back out. McDaniel checked the feet. Kreis travels as he launched the drive at 2:50. 7-4 Highlands. Joaquin Roman back in for the Rams. Johnny will get a rest.
This is where you go 8 deep, Mike. It helps out here.
Well,
in the first quarter,
and Ken, the other thing too about having such a good record on the second of back-to-backs is the substitutions. We talked about it last night. You move guys in and out of there, try to keep everyone fresh.
I thought Joaquin coming off the bench gave us a spark yesterday, and Trent Pavlik too, Mike.
Yes, he did.
We were stalled here and got a quick basket for
He
us.
did. Great step in front by Leary to steal it. Now to Kunst right side, blows up the baseline, but they get down there quickly. Leary drives all the way through and got bodied and got fouled. At 2:30 first quarter, 7-4 Rams.
They're going to call it on the floor, Mike. I thought for sure he was shooting, didn't you?
Well, apparently not.
This will be one of these days, Mike, where they don't put the numbers of who fouled on the board. We had trouble last year, remember?
Yeah, Traverse Row, and there were
Stanford,
and there were a lot of fouls in that game against Sarah Catholic. Sarah Catholic got mercy ruled before us tonight. Where was that team last year? Myers out of the corners, 3 balls, no good. Rebound to the Tigers.
No Jimmy Moon this year.
No, this is Diggs.
Look at
Diggs tries to get around 1, around 2, goes all the way to the basket and puts it in. He's got all 6 McKeesport points, and it's a 1-point Highlands lead now.
Jimmy tried to body him, Mike, and that's a senior against a freshman and a big senior a boot.
No, there's a kick ball. That actually was a kick ball. And Highlands will retain possession at 2:05. Thanks for joining us on YouTube tonight. This is these weekend games are usually internet only, so.
The Jam Fest, we got Aliquip and Penn Hills to follow, Mike.
That's a beaut. Penn Hills.
Yeah.
We got a load of them already.
They shot light side. He told me, I talked to Coach DeRose, he said he did it again last night.
Kunst in the lane, got it to roll around, no good, but he'll shoot 2 at 1:58 first quarter, 7-6. Highlands leads it. Jimmy Kunst to the line, 62%.
Bryce and Cassan on the foul, Mike. I'll make it my job to watch the rest, give the numbers. Since
Okay.
I got my glasses on.
Jimmy rattles the first one home.
Jimmy comes in 8 of 13, 62% on the year. We're going to talk about a kid later on, Mike. He's 42 of 42 for Quaker Valley.
Wow. Oh, that rolled off.
Yeah,
Looked good for a second, but no such luck.
Oh,
Here's
that
Diggs.
should be an offensive foul, Mike. I got a call on Corey, but the reality is he got pushed off.
And lost control of himself, too, in the process, but that'll be on Myers.
Hold up, Mike. He says 22. There is no 22.
He fixed it.
It's on Cochran. No,
okay.
There's no way. He wasn't even near to play. It was Corey. Oh, well.
Here's Diggs. Steps back. 3 ball. Nice
Great
pass.
pass. Yeah.
And Cassan puts it in. And we're tied at 8. The Tigers have fought their way back into this one. We've certainly seen the Rams with much more intensity than this.
Yeah, like you said, Saturday.
Cochran's 3, halfway down, took a peek, wouldn't go. Rebound to Robinson. 4-court to Rowe. Now Dudley out of the corner.
We got to get our transition game going, Mike. This looks like a team you can get to.
Oh, Rowe, beautiful inside, just bodied itself up, put it in, and McKeesport leads at 10-8, their first of the game.
And again, that freshman's averaging 17 a game. You can't let them stop their half-court offense, Mike. You got to get out in transition. Highlands hasn't done it yet.
Here's Myers out of the corner, drives all the way through with a runner. Well, there's a lid on it so far for the Rams, and Diggs has the rebound. Oh, they got a man leaking behind, and he traveled.
Yeah.
Rams got a break there. The Dudley just lost his balance because that was going to be an easy basket.
50 seconds ago here, Highlands trailing 10-8 in the first quarter.
Rams trying to pick it up a little bit here.
I just feel like there's a switch going to get turned on here eventually, Mike.
Well, it better. Christ won't go. And the Rams also can't make anything. It's going to be Highlands' ball. Is it?
Now
No.
you're going to call a foul on Joaquin Roman. Yep. From behind.
That's 3 against Highlands and 3 against McKeesport. 37 seconds left of the first quarter. McKeesport with the ball. They have a 2-point lead. Highlands has the arrow to start the second quarter.
Clapping up on the bench for defense now, Mike. Not a big cry there either on a Saturday. We had a huge one last night, and I think that might be part of it too, Mike. We played such enthusiasm last night against such a big cry. Fortunately for the Golden Rams, Joaquin Rome picks up a second one real quick. He'll find his way back to the bench.
Again, over the last 4 years, Highlands is 4-8 in these games. They're not. You can't find anywhere else they're 4-8 at anything. There's a shot off the back rim. Oh, it looked like Jimmy did a good job of blocking out and actually got Highlands the ball. That's one that won't show up on the score sheet. Here's McDaniel. Now to Cochran. 9 seconds left. Cochran steps back for 3. Oh, off the rim, no good. Rebound McDaniel, 5 seconds. It's a battle.
Lots of time.
McDaniel quickly to Cochran, and it's good. good at the buzzer to tie it at 10.
Again, Mike, 5 seconds of a lifetime in basketball.
Amazing amazing how long that was.
All right, since opening their doors, the Boucher Agency has been helping local motorists find auto insurance coverage that speaks to their personal priorities. Mel and John at Boucher Agency want to make insuring your new teen driver a stress-free experience. Make sure to ask about Nationwide's young driver discount. When you compare, nobody beats the Boucher's rates for young drivers. Call your hometown Nationwide agents, John and Mel, at 724-224-4300, and choose a coverage just right for your family. They have evening and Saturday hours for your convenience. Remember, the AK Valley Bouchers and Nationwide are on your side.
Halftime, NFL playoffs. Buffalo Bills 13, Houston nothing.
Houston surprised me, Mike. They're at home. You said we do a lot of these games on Saturday where Houston is involved in the
Every
playoffs.
time we're...
And they seem to lay an egg every time.
Every single time we're one of these, the first Saturday after the new year, the Houston Texans are hosting a playoff game and lose. Well, they would beat the Bengals, Dean, when they played them. That's it.
By the way, Mike, last night in section, Knock beat York at York 76-43. Mount Pleasant beat Derry 51-49. That was at Mount Pleasant. So that sets up our showdown for Tuesday night in Saxonburg when we'll take on the Knock Knights. They have not lost to a team in Pennsylvania.
No, they have not. I was doing a little look ahead to them, and they lost to Youngstown Cheney, the alma mater of
Dick Cheney.
Matt Cavanaugh, former pick quarterback Matt Cavanaugh. The first game of the year, they've won 7 in a row. Myers' 3 is short. Rebound McKeesport. This is Traverse Row, forecourt.
You thought you might see Mr. McNabb here scouting today, huh?
Yeah. There's Dudley. Now corner. That's Robinson. His left-handed 3 is nothing but nylon, and it's 13-10 Tigers. First 3 of the game for McKeesport. Highlands has hit 1. Cochran hit 1 early. That's McKeesport's biggest lead.
Oh, almost got it stolen.
Here's Myers. All the way through. Won't go. Christ tipped it. What's the call? It's going to be on Highlands. Let's see who they get.
Johnny?
It is.
It is. That's his second, Mike. And it just seems like one of those days where Highlands just wondering who's going to do the scoring. You know, everybody's looking for the other guy to step up, and it hasn't happened yet.
This is Diggs, forecourt. And he seems to be operating at a little bit faster speed than the Rams are. 15-10.
He's got 8. And we got a timeout.
Highlands went to timeout. Yeah. Tyler's not happy, and that's understandable. Yeah. 15-10 McKeesport. Highlands was out 5-0. It's 15-5 cents, and it's, well, it's what you see. Another Highlands basketball season could mean only one thing. Post-game at the Anchor Inn, Natrona Heights. We had a ball last night. Joe, Andy, and Dee continue that family tradition started by their parents way back in 1953. A great home-cooked meal without having to do the cooking. If you can't find something you like on the Anchor's menu, then you just don't like to eat. Daily specials are, of course, available, as well as the Blue Plate. And whatever you do, don't forget the popcorn. The kitchen's open until 11, so there's no better way to celebrate another Golden Rams victory on the hardwood than with friends and family at the Anchor Inn. That's the Anchor Inn, Freeport Road, Natrona Heights. Welcome aboard.
All right, guys, time to start playing. I think we've got our legs under us, hopefully, and they're ready to start playing after a little
well, I think they're waiting the 6 o'clock wake-up call. It's 3 minutes till.
Pep talk here, and on the floor, they're going to call it.
Basket's no good. The foul's on number 5, Ed Dudley. That's team foul number 4 against McKeesport. Highlands has committed 5. I would have rather had the basket, thanks. Oh, bad pass by Kuntz. Stolen by Rowe, but the Rams get it back, and Leary's bodied hard by Kassan. Here's Cochran. Back out. Kuntz, 3-ball. Missed everything. Ball's out of bounds.
No foul either.
Nope. Vernon Andrews, number 3, back on the court, replacing Ed Dudley. 15-10, McKeesport.
Just joining us, Johnny Crazon. The bench with 2 fouls. 6:40 to go here in the second quarter. We need them out there, Mike. They're big.
Now a steal by Cochran backcourt.
That is the 9th turnover we forced, and we're down by 5.
Leary open. Now McDaniel. He's going to try one. It's off the back rim. The Rams can't at the broadside of a barn right now. Here's Rowe. 2-on-1. Diggs for Robinson, but he got quickly shut off by Leary. Now they work it inside, and Diggs missed a bunny, but put back up. They didn't block out. Kassan puts it in.
That one was too easy for Diggs, Mike.
17-10. Well, the problem was not bodying up Kassan on the weak side.
Right.
He barely, it's not like he's a big guy.
Well, everybody committed to Diggs. That was the problem.
Diggs picks up that foul. 17-10.
His first, team fifth.
That's a 17-5 McKeesport run. Here's Kunst. Corner to Cochran. Goes all the way in. Missed the shot. Saved by Timmons, but McKeesport's got it. And now a reach-in foul by Jimmy Kunst.
Sometimes, Mike, you can jump on a team quick 5-0. You think, well, this one's going to be easy. Well, this team from McKeesport, as I said at the top of the show, they have basketball tradition down there. They're not going to roll over and play dead for anybody.
And this is the ultimate sandwich game. Freeport last game, knocked the next game.
True that.
Human nature.
And we did come off this game we lost last year. By the way, Sarah is the Catholic school in McKeesport.
Right.
Bit of irony. Now we're playing a public school in McKeesport.
Here's Andrews.
Oh, they're going to call Antoine for reaching, Mike. Referees Barnett Harris, Vince Cunningham, and Evan Thompson.
That'll be the 1-1 now. Vernon Andrews will go to the line. The senior. They have quite a few seniors for Coach Kovac. First of the 1-1 is no good, and the rebound is to Cochran, a man down behind, so the Rams have a bit of a break, but they got back.
Got to watch.
Kunst threw a bad pass.
Yep, that's the trailer, Mike. That was the guy who was down.
Here's Diggs all the way down, missed a shot. Rebound Cochran. How is, my goodness.
They almost didn't call that, Mike.
And Stosh almost lost his mind.
Yeah. Robinson gets his first, team sixth.
So the Rams will be in the bonus from here on out.
Kind of remind me of the Cincinnati teams. Like, they just rough you up and they figure, hey, they can't call them all.
That's right. As you always say, they should.
Yep, but they usually don't.
Here's Kunst.
Straight man-to-man for McKeesport.
Now Leary. Back to McDaniel. And the Rams haven't scored since the 8th grade picnic. Haven't scored since the first quarter. Cochran, no shot. It'll shoot the 1-1 at 5:08 in a 17-10 game. Let's see who this one's on for the Tigers.
I think it's Vernon Andrews, Mike. If that's the case, they have 17 fouls and nobody has more than one.
They blew another whistle, so I wonder if there's a technical too. They're talking about it. You see Barnett Harris in discussion with Evan Thompson, and we'll see what we get here. They blew a second whistle after the original foul, and that's usually what they're...
Unfortunately, we're in the bird's nest up here.
Yeah, we're kind of far away. We got a great look, but you see them talking. Let's see if we can pick this up.
Technical, that was Mr. Andrews yapping afterwards. Yep, now there's somebody on McKeesport too. Hopefully that'll wake us up a little bit, Mike.
Maybe it will. Well, you also have a chance to get 4 points here.
And the ball.
And the ball. So you have a chance for a 6 or 7 point play. Cochran at the line, 73%, missed the first. This is his second technical. Then he'll shoot the 1-1.
I would imagine he would remain for the technical too.
Then we'll get the ball out of bounds and you're not allowed to run the sideline.
As we didn't see yesterday.
No, we did not. I thought you could, and I didn't describe it well enough for the fact that you couldn't see it. So now this is the 1-1. Luke made 1 out of 2 on the technical. I'm assuming this is the correct order, and he missed it. 1 out of 3. If that doesn't tell you all you need to know.
Yeah. But good news, we got the ball. Let's see if we can get started here, Mike.
Kunz gets it into Timmons. Now Cochran stops, pops. Foul line extended, missed it. The rebound, they're going to call a foul on Leary for hustling.
I think he was going to say he was out of bounds.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah,
okay, good.
Out of bounds, yeah.
Oh, that's fine. Because it was hustle. At least it got in there. Got a hand on it. 6-point McKeesport lead, and this might be called Jam Fest, but this has been Snooze Fest so far.
I thought it was me.
No, it's not. McDaniel got the rebound.
Come on, Jim, finish.
Kunst. Rams can't even make a layup. This is Rowe. around a man, but the Rams get back. Good job by Kuntz to get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds. The Rams average 73.5 points a game. They have 11 points halfway through the second quarter.
And remember, they had 5 in the first minute.
Yeah. 22, Terrell Stanford back in the ballgame. Also in there is 10, Kanye Thompson. There's a jumper that's a grazer, and Leary got the rebound. Out to McDaniel. Forecourt. McDaniel went in all the way to the basket, put it up. It simply just will not go in for Highlands right now. It just will not go in.
And if you're wondering what's wrong with Joaquin Roman and Johnny Christ, they both have 2 fouls, so they're sitting over there. 4:18 to go here in the second quarter.
Here's Diggs. Oh, he dribbled it off of Chandler Timmons' face and got it back. That's an interesting move. Now they're going to call a charging foul as Cochran got planted on the baseline. If that's on Diggs, I think it'll be 2 at least.
Yep, both on offensive fouls too, Mike.
Yes, sir. It is on DeMonte Diggs, the big 6'6 senior. Jimmy Kuntz comes back in, and Antoine McDaniel gets a rest. And Kevin Kovac is not even looking at Diggs' way to get him on the bench right now. Might want to take it out of him.
Yep.
I think if he had 3, he'd put him down. Rams just need a basket right now. Here's Leary for 3, and it's blocked. They closed out quickly on the jump shooter there. Here's Rowe the other way.
McKeesport, Mike, very athletic.
Long. Crossover move by Diggs. Drives in and draws the foul. Probably be a shooting foul. Well, it doesn't matter because, well, that's the 8th one.
Chandler Timmons gets his first.
Joe Lucchino and his son Joseph proudly welcome you to Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group, proudly serving the AK Valley for decades. The Lucchinos are a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunities for both you and your business. Why not sit down with the Lucchinos today and review your plan with an independent agent who has only your best interest at heart? Joe and Joe always know. Now located at 2318 Freeport Road, next to the Donut Connection, or call today, 724-224-8908 or 724-905-7583. Why wait? Let Lucchino Insurance and Financial put you on the road to financial stability today.
Diggs 2 for 2.
He's got 10 points, and it's 19-11.
Carter Leary goes in, gets the contact. Mike, he'll go to the foul line and shoot a pair. Trent Belak in the game. And again, we're driving, Mike, but the kicks, we're not following up on. We're just kicking the ball back again.
And Leary missed the first, so he'll get another. Came in 6 out of 7.
He was our best foul shooter at 86%.
Second is good.
Hallelujah. Well, let's get it started now.
19-12. Here's Diggs. Diggs goes in, and he picks up his 3rd, all on charges.
That's amazing, Mike. Luke's picked up 2 of them, and Johnny the 3rd, and now I think they are going to have to sub in for him. They are. Bring Robert Robinson in off the bench. And Mike, despite our shooting woes, we are playing defense. We've created 9 turnovers, only committing 4 ourselves.
And have allowed 19 entire points. Yeah. And we're losing by 7.
Yeah.
No, that keeps you in the game, and it has.
When I coach today, when I take the ball and point it to Best, this has to go in there. That's how this game is played.
Myers with an up and under move, and Corey's got the donut so far tonight. Rebound to McKeesport.
And until that happens, you can play all the defense you want. You got to put the ball in the basket. And, Mike, we can't set up our press.
Here's Kassan all the way through. Wouldn't go in.
Who wants it? Who wants it?
They battle on the floor. They have a big scrum for it. The arrow belongs to McKeesport, and that's where it'll stay. 2:47 left first half. 19-12 Tigers.
2 the key number, Mike. We have 2 points in this quarter.
That is hard to. If you think that the coaches and everybody wasn't happy last night, this is something to not be happy about.
Yeah.
A wise man once told me when it came to coaching, you don't want to waste your anger. This is Rowe between circles. Johnny Kreiser out there. Nearly kicked it free, but Robinson has it.
He's got 2 fouls.
Oh, steal by Cochran. Now the Rams have a 2-on-1. Cochran's going to take it all the way home, lay it up, and miss it. Rebound score by Kunst. Finally, first basket of the second quarter.
Unbelievable. Hard
19-14. I think I missed one. No, 2 free throws and 1 basket. That's it. Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
5-point game. It's amazing they're only down 5. 2 minutes left first half. McKeesport want to run some time now with their big man on the bench. Well, that's an offensive foul. It is. Good job by Luke Cochran taking the charge at 1:57.
They keep lowering their shoulder, Mike, and
it's obvious. It's too obvious. Timeout by Kevin Kovac. I think he wants to talk to the officials more than he wants to talk to his team. What do you think?
I think so too, Mike. And the answer is going to be telling them to stop lowering their shoulder.
Here he goes. Yep. He's walking right out there.
Gives us a chance to talk about the Wireless Zone, the largest independent Verizon wireless franchise in America, offering the most popular smartphones, tablets, connected devices, and the latest accessory with award-winning customer service. Verizon's 5G Wireless Zone is right around the corner. 5G means faster download, superior video streaming, and Wireless Zone has a number of 5G-ready phones to support those advanced technologies. Stop in today, see what makes Verizon the world's largest and most reliable network. Wireless Zone has 12 area locations, including 6 in the AK Valley. Ram fans, your Wireless Zone headquarters are in Natrona Heights at the Walmart Plaza, or Pittsburgh Mills next to JCPenney and across from Victoria's Secret. Or find the Wireless Zone store nearest you by visiting wirelesszone.com. Mike, the next time we take a charge, it's going to be a defensive foul. I just hope Johnny's not the guy that tries it. He bought himself a call.
He did, and you know what? He walked all the way out there.
And I'm a coach, I'm going to try it too, but Mike, they are lowering their shoulder, and I hope the referees are telling him, hey, they stop lowering their shoulder, right? I'm not going to call it. Our guys are standing there, they're lowering their shoulder, getting hit in the chest. What do you got to call?
And there's no restricted area at the high school level, so you're allowed to stand under there. It's part of the game. So here's Kunst. Rams down 5. A basket here would be big. They have the arrow now, too. Myers out of the corner thought about it, but they closed on him. They do close on the shooters quick. They have some quickness. Myers now, he's open this time. Here it comes, in and out. Rebound, Cochran. Flash through there to get it. Now to Kreis. Missed the dunk, but drew the foul. Well, he took off from about the foul line that time.
Talked to Coach Kovac about him beforehand. He goes, we know he's something. He goes, they actually time, Mike, how quickly they can jump, and he's impressed not by just Johnny's vertical jump, but also how quickly he does it.
Traverse Rowe picked up the foul. That'll be his second. Kreis makes the first. He's got 5, and it's 19-15.
Slowly we crawl back
Slowly we turn, exactly. Now, they kind of let him in there. I mean...
Johnny
here's
gets
Rowe.
Her hand out of there.
Oh, he picked his pocket like he was walking down Frankstown. McDaniel on the lay-in. His first 2. And you look up and it's 19-17 somehow.
Amazing, huh?
Well, they let Highlands hang around. I mean, they had a legitimate... Oh, now it opens like the Red Sea. And Dudley walked all the way down and put it in. First basket for Ed Dudley.
Well, that's the case where Johnny didn't want to pick up a third foul.
Myers out of the corner. 21-17 McKeesport. High posting McDaniel. Back to Myers. 3 ball up. 3 ball down.
Corey Myers on the scoreboard, and you look up, and it's 21-20 McKeesport.
Nearly a steal by Myers. Now they get it underneath to Colton Kovac.
Nice job by Cord to stick his hand there. Force that turnover. Mike Highlands will get the ball back with 50 seconds to go.
I'm sorry, that was
chance to take the lead.
That was 11-1. It was Anthony Betko because we know Colton's out of there with an injury. 50 seconds left. 24's coming in. Kareek Andrews. And here are the Rams. 50 seconds, and the arrow. No, the arrow is the other way now.
Right,
it belongs to McKeesport. Here's Myers. High posting McDaniel. Back to Cochran. With a move. And a 3, and he cans it. And the Rams have the lead.
9 for Luke. More important, the Golden Rams get their lead back. They had it early.
Here's Kassan going in with a runner. Off the front rim, no good. Rebound McDaniel.
Take your time, guys.
Rams with the ball. They kick it free. Highlands will keep it with 20 seconds to go. They have the basketball, and amazingly, a 2-point lead. The Rams are on a 12-2 run.
And Mike, they put Johnny on the bench. I think it's a smart idea with the 2 fouls.
Right. And he and Joaquim are sitting over there right now.
Wait to get this last shot.
Here is Jimmy Kunst. Cochran lets it fly off the rim. Rebound McDaniel. He puts it in.
Antoine, 2 big buckets here in the quarter. Give the Gold Rams a 4-point lead with 5 seconds to go.
Dudley forecourt, 3 seconds. Is he aware of the clock? He's not, Dean. He has no idea how much time's left. He turned around and passed it out, and the Rams have a 4-point, 25-21 lead. There you see the story. We'll be back in a moment with stats and more right after this. We are back at Penn Hills High School at Jam Fest, and the Rams somehow finished the first half on a 14-2 run and lead this game 25-21 because they play defense. We were discussing in the vestibule.
Life is a game of runs, Mike, and we've had them here today. Highlands has forced 11 turnovers, only committed 4. Luke Cochran leads them in scoring with 9. Johnny Kreis has 5. Antoine McDaniels 4. Corey Myers hit the 1-3. Jimmy Quince has 3. Carter Leary has 1. McKeesport's leading scorer, DeMonte Diggs, 10 points, but he's been locked on a bench, Mike, with 3 offensive fouls. Bryson Keeson has 4. Robert Robinson 3. Traverse Road 2. And Dudley has 2.
B&J Sports celebrating their 6th decade of outfitting our local sports teams and the great sports fans of the AK Valley. We see Glenn Mills sitting down there next to Bill Heasley because that's the friendly staff we talk about at B&J. When it comes to all of your sporting goods needs, look no further than B&J Sports. Glenn and his friendly staff, Bill and others, provide that personal touch, customized high school jackets, team uniforms, trophies, plaques, or any kind of sports equipment. You just can't beat the service at B&J Sports. B&J is located at 1605 Freeport Road, open 9 to 5:30 weekdays, and Saturdays 9 till noon. So this 5:30 afternoon tip-off was perfect for Glenn to close the store up and get here in time for the game. Stop in today or give Glenn a call, 724-226-2762. 6 decades says it all. B&J Sports.
Mike, I was talking with Steve Meaner, our book guy, and we both agree that next guy to try to take a charge is going to get a defensive foul called on him.
You think Kevin Kovac made that plain to the officials early there, and that could be happening.
And Steve made another point, Mike. We're pretty far up here. He goes, they are really banging down there. Very physical game. So that's why the score is only 25-21.
And again, second night, we talk about the kind of shape that our kids are in and the conditioning that they go through. And I want to bring the stat up again. In the last 3 years, on the second day of back-to-back games, Highlands is 8-2. That means something.
It means we're in pretty good shape, Mike,
yes.
And hopefully we're going to be able to take care of the second half here. Jumped out early, McKeesport came back, then we had that big run right before the half.
McKeesport has made the playoffs 3 straight years. Kevin Kovac's first year was last year, and they made it the last 2 under Puddin Grayson, who played his college ball at Boise State. Puddin Grayson did, by the way.
How about that? On the blue floor.
Maybe. There's a grazer on a shot by Ed Dudley, and the Rams have the basketball moving right to left in their traveling brown uniforms. Kicked it back outside to Kuntz. Drives into the paint.
Diggs is out there with the 3 fouls, Mike.
Cochran's open from 25. It's off the front rim, no good, and Kassan with the rebound. Out to Rowe. Rowe all the way to the basket. Put it up, missed it, and Kreis.
You see what Rowe did that time, Mike? He actually didn't take the charge. You can do that. Oh, hot.
Johnny.
Corey actually
what a great pass to Myers, and Myers tried to get it to the cutter that was Jimmy Kuntz, but it was tipped out of bounds nicely by McKeesport, and Highlands retains possession. Courtney Stewart along with us this afternoon. Cochran off the inbound, put it in. Great pass by Jimmy, and the Rams lead it 27-21.
We're scoring more and more off the inbound, Mike.
A 16-2 Highlands run right now.
But only a 6-point lead.
Rowe short off the 15-foot jumper from the foul line. Rebound to Kunst. 6-point lead for the Rams. Their biggest of the early evening. Cochran got a man in the air, drives to the basket, dumps it off to Roman. Layup missed it. Tip is up and good.
Joaquim padding the old rebound stats there.
29-21.
Highlands look like they're going to sit in a 2-3 zone, Mike. I don't think that's a bad idea because, again,
and some foul trouble.
Foul trouble. And
another look. Diggs threw that left-hander off the front rim. Kassan is up and in.
Did a nice job that time, Mike.
He did.
Making his own space. Highlands trying to get one out.
Oh, and they don't because Diggs got that left hand up there to pull it down. 29-23. Now a 3 out of the corner is off the front rim. Rebound, Corey Myers.
Out to Quince. Jimmy's smart enough to wait for reinforcements.
And Jimmy now will.
And Mike, for a freshman, he plays way beyond his years.
He does.
A lot of young kids would try to force that. He did.
Oh, Myers walks right into a 3-ball and he cans it.
And that's why you don't. You've got seniors that can do that. And Corey steps into his second 3, and all of a sudden you look up, 8-point lead.
Bryson Kassan out at the Penn Hills logo center circle.
Looks like a 1-3-1 this time, Mike.
And we can get a good look at that from our high position. I think we're higher than we were in Cleveland.
You might be right. I think you are.
Kuntz with the rebound. Rams want to push it, leading by 8. Find some room. Corner to Myers.
See how they came out and played Corey that time?
They did, because you can't just let him shoot, because once he gets going, he will not stop.
First one's for free. The second one you earn.
And now Carter Leary comes into the Highlands lineup. Luke Cochran, is he down?
I think they pulled Luke.
Yeah, take a rest. Christ to Roman. Big man to big man. And he called a travel.
Sixth Highlands turnover.
31-23, the Rams lead it. A 20-4 run has forged this 8-point lead.
Well, Highlands getting a lot of ink lately too, Mike. Great article in the Post-Gazette about Johnny and Luke, and Greg McAfee did a nice article about Highlands being number 1. And
Greg was at the game last night at Freeport. What a great atmosphere that is there. And I love going there. They just built the gym too small. Oh, nice long 3 by Diggs. He's got 13 of the McKeesport 26. That's almost half.
Yep.
Here's Christ. Crossover move, back to Kunst. Corner, Leary. Goes baseline, walks it through. Now back to Christ. Out top Myers. Another 3, and down it goes.
And Mike, the 2 things in all those articles was sharing the basketball, which you just saw there, tenacious D, which Highlands has forced 11 turnovers so far.
34-26.
Makes for a nice Highlands lead here.
Kassan kicked it out top. It comes to Dudley, left side, and Robinson's 3 is good. His second of the night.
So we think we can zone him, Mike, and he had 2 threes, huh?
And everybody on their team's left-handed. 34-29. Have you noticed that?
I haven't, but that's not a bad thing. I'm a lefty.
Diggs is.
Lefties
Robinson
are all
is.
right.
I think it's an advantage.
Yeah, how would you like the scouting report these guys?
Myers one more time.
And he better take the next one too, Mike. He has 4 threes. He's always wants to wait on the 5th one. Shoot it.
3 of them here in this quarter. 37-29. And they trade 3-pointers now.
In the middle.
They do work it inside. Rose shot is missed. The tip is no good.
Great job by Johnny the ball.
Johnny Christ the rebound.
Jimmy Quince, excuse me.
Now Kunst, we tried to split the double team, but couldn't do it. Now Leary, baseline to Christ, kicked it back out to Myers. You know what he was thinking. Oh, beautiful pass. Christ to Roman, and Joaquin threw it over the backboard.
There was a situation where Joaquin didn't know where he was.
Yeah, he didn't know how far under he was.
Right. And if you ever want to do something interesting, Mike, go to the corner and look how far in the basket.
Yeah, the basket's way out there, yeah. That's why the Larry Bird shooting from that corner was unbelievable, because he had to shoot past the backboard.
And John Wooden, late UCLA coach, used to make him bank every shot, including that one.
Robert Robertson has 3 from downtown, and it's 37-32, and he's another lefty.
Might have to get out of the zone, Mike.
Here's McDaniel.
I really didn't expect him to shoot
Christ
that well.
to Cochran. Corner to Myers. Here it comes. Short. Rebound. Diggs almost had it taken away, but Bryson Kassan digs it out of there. Now to Dudley. His jumper's off the front rim. And Dudley tipped it to Kassan. Back out to Robinson. Put it in and draws the foul. There you go.
I told you, Mike.
There you go.
I told you. He bought that one. No doubt about it. I told Luke at halftime this was coming. Go make sure Johnny doesn't do it. Sure enough, he did. Wow.
Yeah, it's a bad call.
Yeah, but it's the call that they were going to make.
They were.
Been around long enough to see he bought that one.
Robinson has 8 points in his third quarter, keeping McKeesport around. Make it 9. He's got a sweet left-handed stroke. 9 in the quarter, 13 in the game, and it's 37-35.
That lead has evaporated, Mike.
That's 6 straight for the Tigers.
8-point lead a moment ago.
Long cross court to Cochran.
Whoa.
Here he comes from Verona, and he hits it.
He's got 14. We'll match a 3 for 3. Let's see what we do, Mike. Sitting in a 2-3 again. Going to make him shoot over top of it.
40-35, and now they're falling. Highlands has hit 4 threes in this quarter, and McKeesport's hit 3. All of a sudden, the basket's opened up.
Yep, 25-21 at halftime in everybody's rearview mirror.
Kassan made a move in the lane, but Christ got the rebound. 2:09 to go, third quarter. Only 1 foul in the second half. Myers, 3. Yes!
Putting on a show, Mike. He now has 15 all on threes.
5 times 3 is 15.
2-3 defense again. Make him shoot over top of it.
43-35.
No
That's
oblige.
Dudley missed it. Oh, but Johnny couldn't control the rebound. They
Who
battled
wants
for
it? They're
it.
gonna call
Cochran
a foul. There you
gets
go.
it out of there. Luke too strong on the basketball, and the Rams have it in a foul on McKeesport.
I thought one of the most impressive things Luke did yesterday, Mike, was to get that one offensive foul where he actually dipped his shoulder, put the kid from Freeport almost through the pads. And believe me, there are a lot of college coaches in the stands. They look for that because you get to college level, you have to be strong.
I don't think he called a foul, Dean. They may have just called a held ball.
Okay.
Foul on McKeesport now for sure. And that'll be their first of the second half. Vernon Andrews, his third. Antoine McDaniel checks back in to give Jimmy Kunst a rest. 1:29 left, third quarter. Highlands 43, McKeesport 35. Rams trying to win their 7th in a row. How about that? We'd have 2 7-game winning streaks going into Tuesday night if Highlands wins this game.
We have packed house to get there early.
Ralph Ruman's hands out of bounds, and the Rams turn it over.
7 Highlands turnovers now. McKeesport yet to commit a turnover here in the third quarter. Highlands have committed 3.
Well, the Rams have played mostly zone, so they're not kicking a lot free like they normally do in their man-to-man. Diggs, 3 ball short. Roman tipped it. Cochran controls it. Cochran's going to drive it all the way through. Dumps it down. Joaquim with a lay-in.
He's got 4. Great assist by Luke.
Great dish. The big fella with the lay-in, and the Rams lead at 45-35.
10 again, Mike. Yikes. 1 minute to go here in the third.
Here's Rowe. He travel? He did, and Joaquim made that happen. He's a tough guy to get around down there.
First turnover of the quarter. Joaquim is known as the Space Eater.
I like how Bill Fontana out at CJ Betters was calling him the big fella, and that's good enough. That's the apt description. 41 seconds left, third quarter. Rams by 10. Myers for 3. Yes! Why not indeed?
Shooter's roll, Mike.
6 of them for Corey Myers. Is Seth Edwards watching?
Exactly. He might be in trouble.
Here's Robinson in the lane. What a third quarter he's had. He's got 15 on the night and 12 in this quarter alone. 18 seconds. Rams by 11. Cochran all the way through. Dump down the Roman, missed the shot.
Get it out.
Joaquim gets it back. Kicked it out. Myers. McDaniel. Here it comes. Yes!
That extra pass, Mike, has been dynamite. I don't know about anybody home, but I'm wide awake now.
Diggs at the buzzer. It won't go. And the Rams lead it by 14, amazingly. 51-37. Myers hit 5 3-pointers in that quarter. The Rams hit 7 3-pointers in the third quarter. Well, if you've been putting off that much-needed work around the house, why not let the pros at Beanie Home Renovations help you tip off basketball season with a new kitchen, bathroom, game room, or addition to make your home a winner. With over 100 years of combined experience, owner Brian E. and his team of professionals at Beanie Home Renovations guarantee that your job will be completed on time exactly the way you want it, and in plenty of time to have that championship celebration. Customer service is their top priority. Give Brian a call today, 724-351-3172 for a free estimate, or visit their Facebook page, Beanie Home Renovations, where the B is always busy. Let's
Mike,
go. Go ahead.
26 points in that quarter. We had 21 and a half.
25 at halftime. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Amazing. Well, they hit, like I said, 7 3-pointers.
That'll do
and
it.
2 2-pointers.
That'll do it.
Trivia time is A&B Pizza time. Call 7 724-224-5311 to order your A&B pizza now.
I'm going to give you a layup today, Mike. Saturday, you're going to get a day off here. The last team from the WPL to go unbeaten and win a state title.
Was that Chartiers Valley?
I thought it was a layup. It's going to have to be a three-pointer now, not Chartiers Valley.
Okay.
I'll give you the year, 2014.
Oh, it's recent. Wow.
The previous time it happened, you're like this, Mike, 31 years before. It took 31 years to have this team do it, and that team in
Stowe
1983 was Stowe Rocks.
Stowe Rocks.
You got that one right. We'll give you the pineapple now. Let's see if you can figure out who went undefeated in 2014 and win it all.
Okay, I'll ask for a hint in a minute. Rams with the ball. They start the fourth quarter with a 14-point lead. Here's Roman.
Look at him move.
Put it up. He missed it. Rebound, 2 Rams there.
Antoine was smart to pick up there, Mike, and let Jimmy take it since he was out of bounds.
Big school, small school?
4A.
Okay, big school. Oh.
One of us.
Cochran.
Gets
foul. Well, not then it wasn't.
Yeah, you're right.
Not then it wasn't. How about North Allegheny?
No.
Who in the heck am I missing?
Ralph.
What was that?
Ralph.
Cochran makes the first. Ralph B. Ralph Blundo, Newcastle.
There you go, Newcastle.
I forgot they were Quad A back then.
2014, they went 31-0. How about that?
Cochran makes 2 out of 2. How many do you have Luke for, Dan?
I got Luke for
16.
16, yes,
16,
sir.
okay.
Mm-hmm. We're no longer on the count.
53-37.
Antoine in open court. Let's see what he does with it. 4-on-1, pulls it back.
Whoa, big foul and a lay-in!
Oh, boy. There's something for the highlight reel. Joaquin collected himself, Mike, and that's a lot to collect.
Got those puppies organized.
That was impressive. Good job, Joaquin.
55-37. You were saying earlier something about a switch. Coaches hate that.
Yes.
The switch has been turned on, and coaches don't want to hear that at all. Now a 3 is off the side of the rim. Rebound Highlands. It's 2-on-1. McDaniel drives, lays, scores.
They need a timeout, Mike, but I think
Antoine has 9. Antoine likes these games. He likes these
up and downs. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about showcase games. That's when he has his career highs and stuff. Christmas time, neutral site games. Antoine McDaniel, he's the man. There's a dipper.
And his 2 threes have been proven effective here, Mike.
Yeah, that was Andrews missed it.
All of a sudden, 20-point.
Here comes Myers. Yes!
Say some of those for Tuesday night, please.
That's 7.
Count them.
The record is 11. 10? 11? 10.
Yep. We always win that trivia question, Mike, because we know that Micah Mason is the all-time WPL three-point shooter, but Seth Edwards
at the 10, he hit it at Gateway
against Somerset in
a state game. He started that night because Mike Trensky was ejected from the championship game at the Palumbo Center.
Correct.
And Seth got to start and set a record that hasn't been breathed on until now.
Yeah,
because Corey's 3 away, and he's got all but one of those here in the second half. Hey, remember, A&B Pizza, 2418 Freeport Road, Natrona Heights. Give them a call, 724-224-5311. They've been serving the AK Valley since 1958, and they provide a 10% discount for U.S. military, police, and EMTs.
And I'm sure Coach Stachinsky is well aware of that. Not, he could care less.
Exactly.
Hey, Mike, undefeated teams. We got a couple left.
Okay.
Who are they?
Okay, undefeated teams. Goodness, I have no idea.
Well, one's in 6A, and it's a neighborhood team. Who's the closest 6A?
Springdale lost today, by the way.
Springdale lost Shadyside, yes. So they're no longer undefeated. They're 9-1.
A local team. Fox Chapel.
Semi-local, yeah.
I count them.
They're 10-0. Brentwood is 9-0, and Olsh is 10-0. So there are 3 undefeated teams, one of which Fox Chapel. We scrimmaged them, Mike, and we just beat the crap out of each other. I mean, they are very physical.
Very physical.
Skinjar down there does a great job with their defense.
Zach Scringy.
So do we.
He coached in the Cager.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Bryson Kassan.
Looks like a 1-3-1 now, Mike.
Kanye Thompson in front of us, and the shot is short. And there's Luke Cochran with the rebound. 5:50 to go. Highlands by 13. I'm sorry. 60-37.
Ooh.
Make it 23. And a foul.
Wow.
We need that little cheater that they have on the board in Cleveland.
Johnny going to re-enter the game now with 3 fouls.
Cochran will shoot a pair. He's 3, 4, 5 tonight.
He now has 17 game-high honors, though, to Corey Myers with 6. Count them, 6 3-pointers here in the second half, and we still have 5:45 to go.
And 7 total for 21 points. And Cochran.
You talk about a switch, huh, Mike?
Yeah. We talked about how Corey had been quiet.
Yeah.
Well, that ended quickly, 62-37. The way this game changed is, and there wasn't really a point that you can say, okay, here's what did it. It just sort of happened sort of organically, and that was it.
Johnny in the open court looking for a trailer. Gets one at Leary.
Oh, Leary goes up, climbs a ladder. Oh, bullet pass by Cochran to McDaniel.
Look at this.
Into Christ.
Beautiful movement, but unfortunately Johnny lost the handle on it.
There's Diggs. He fell down. He walked with it, but he didn't have control, so I'm okay with that. Rose steals it back. Rowe goes into the paint, goes in with a right-hander, scoop shot, score. Traverse Rowe's second basket, his first since the first quarter, 62-39.
And Mike, he comes in averaging 17 a game, and he only got 4.
McKeesport will get possession as the Rams lost it out of bounds. Just under 5 minutes remaining.
We flipped the switch, Mike, but we've only forced 2 turns because, like you said, we've been sitting back in this 2-3 zone. I thought the key to the game was Diggs went out with 3 fouls. That
may have been it. The Rams put on that run, finished the first half 14-2, and really hadn't looked back since.
They're calling a foul here. I didn't see it, literally.
Leary. And
Carter's first.
That's
layup.
2 against Highlands second half.
I hate when that happens.
That's Diggs' first basket since he hit a 3 early on in the third quarter.
Now what are they going to call Highlands?
The Rams will keep it.
Yep. Get Jimmy Quince back on the floor since they're pressing us, Mike.
4:40 left. Highlands 62, McKeesport 41.
We have a little conversation going on here, Mike, between the refs. I think it was where they wanted to inbound the ball from.
Oh boy, dangerous pass.
Yeah.
You know, coming back to the ball. That's where you kids out there. Take a look at that one. Here's Myers off the rim. Oh, Cochran just stole the rebound out of there.
Fighting over it.
Gets it back again and draws the foul. What great work by Cochran in a game on a second of a back-to-back when his team's winning by 21 points.
Yep, and again, him and Jimmy were actually fighting over that rebound. He'll go to the line and shoot a pair.
Remember that happened last night.
Yes.
And Luke gave me a word or two about that. I'm the senior, it's mine. Luke at the line, he's 5 for 5 in the fourth quarter.
He's got 19 now, approaching his average at 20. Johnny got started quick, Mike. Had a quick 5, and we haven't heard from him since.
Right. All his points in the first half.
He's killing me.
In many ways. Rebound McKeesport. Luke makes 1 out of 2. Rams by 22. I have a utility knife now.
Really?
Diggs with the left-hander, and that's a sweet shot.
He's a player, Mike.
DeMonte Diggs, the 6'6 senior, and it's 63-43. Here's Christ forecourt. Here's Cochran now. Clock winds down to 4:05, fourth quarter. Around a screen, and that was a big screen. Here's Johnny on the alley-oop from Cochran.
We were waiting for that one all day, Mike, and he put it down at the 3:55 mark of the fourth quarter. I'd like to write those down and go look at them on YouTube later. You know that.
That brought back memories of Bradwood Tucky to Matt Bonoslawski, didn't it?
Yep. And that brought the Highlands crew. We got a crew here, Mike. Nice filling it late.
Travel well. Diggs is fouled as he takes it to the basket at 3:37. Yeah, that did.
By the way, I see the whole Foster family in front of us. Sans Braden.
No Braden. He got the we gave him the day off if he liked it. He took it. He didn't even come to watch.
Exactly.
Courtney Stewart in with us tonight.
Thought he would take advantage of being able to watch without the viewfinder.
When I went to Courtney last night and asked her if she'd be interested doing the game today, she got all excited. So I like that.
Well, she's going to be our road warrior for us because
we got some trips. Yeah.
He's going to bear down.
Because it's going to be tough for him to get from practice to get out. Yeah. Those long trips. Rams by 12 with the basketball.
22, Burrow math.
22.
24 now.
Joaquim Roman.
You
Told
made
you
me look.
I need that little cheater.
I know, that was
67-43. Now Andrews threw it in the paint, but McDaniel just reached in. He just outquicked him. And now the Rams are beating him in every loose ball, and that's what happens when the tide turns. Kunst in the paint. Got shut off.
Wow.
They call a jump ball. He tried to work it out of there and get it to Cochran. The arrow belongs to McKeesport at 3:05. 67-43 Highlands. Rams had 10 points in the first quarter and 25 at halftime.
Unbelievable. We're getting to get up near our average, Mike.
Yeah, the average is 72, 73. It's amazing.
Never thought we'd see that today.
And they're doing it by hot shooting in the second half. That's Diggs for three. In and out, no good. Rebound, McDaniel gets up there and Roman finishes it. He's got to have double figures in the rebound department tonight. Less than 3 to go. McDaniel forecourt.
Leary used that backdoor very effectively, Mike. Oh,
We tried to loop it into Roman, but it's stolen away by the Tigers. Here's Robinson, stolen back by Leary. Leary head down all the way through to Roman. He looked around to try to draw contact. There wasn't anybody close.
Joaquim double figures now with 10.
10 points for Joaquim.
Stolen by Christ.
And he steps on the sideline. Joaquim's career high was 17 against Beaver Falls.
Highlands now forced 16 turnovers, committed a dozen. Yesterday, Mike, only 7 turnovers in that game in Freeport.
That's amazing. Diggs is fouled. He put up the shot at 2:20 left.
Joaquim commits his third. Diggs averaging 17, has 17, Mike, so he's got his average. Again, we mentioned in the pregame, McKeesport down a couple players due to injury. One of them is the coach's son. He's walking in with crutches.
Tuesday night, they will play your old buddy Matt Furjanic in Woodland Hills.
And I thought I would see Matt here today, Mike, doing some scouting, but they're honoring Petey Harris. Petey Harris is a former General Braddock player, Mike. He went on and had a great career up at Northeastern. And it was so
He
funny.
played for Jim Calhoun up there, right?
Yes, him and a kid named Eric Jefferson. And
That's how you got to know Jim Calhoun, isn't
yes,
it?
Jarek was one of my players back in the Braddock days.
Well, they call Luke on a charge there. That's interesting.
Yep.
Vince Cunningham. No, I'm sorry. That's Evan Thompson.
And they all lived in a place, Cherry Way. Billy Knight, who played many years in the NBA, and a guy named Kenny Reeves. You probably don't remember that name. Kenny
do not.
played. He was defensive back for the Atlanta Hawks. Oh, no, excuse me, Atlanta Falcons.
Okay. Oh, there's a three by Robert Robinson.
So basically, there were 2 houses on Cherry Way, and they had 2 pro players.
That's impressive,
That was
huh?
what do we got?
I think he called one each way. Am I wrong about this?
It looks that way.
I think he called a double foul here.
On Antoine.
And now here's the thing with the Highlands
And
players.
Dudley.
You got to be careful because the knock game's on Tuesday. You don't need any shenanigans.
I caught the second one. Dudley. Luke.
Yeah.
I thought it was Antoine. Nope.
Cochran and Dudley pick them up. So on a double foul, they go to the arrow.
I believe so,
And
yeah.
Highlands has it. Mm-hmm. And Jimmy will have to stand stationary when he. It's the first time I've ever seen anybody run the sideline to inbound a ball in my life.
Live and learn, huh?
Up the crease!
Oh, baby!
Send it in, big fella!
I got to say, Johnny hasn't scored lately more often. He come back quick 4, both on dunks.
71-47. Well now.
And believe me, McKeesport, Mike, they played a very high-level section up in 5A. They're not going to see too many Johnnies.
Right, they have Penn Hills, Woodland Hills, and Albert Gallatin were the other 3 teams out of their section that made the playoffs a year ago, and Penn Hills is strong.
Over the holidays, Mike, I got to see a lot of former Highlands grads, the 2009 guys, the 2001 guys, the great teams, the 95 guys, and, we're starting to compare already, this team compared to them. And my question I always start with is, who's your Johnny Christ?
Yeah, that's a hard one.
And we'll go from there, Okay.
That's a hard one.
Now, we don't have a Micah Mason.
No.
But we got a Johnny Crooks.
Don't have a Matt Bonaslawski because he was also as deadly from the three-point line as he was inside. It's not a John Pollock type.
That team, I think, would give this team a battle because they were very physical.
That team was good. 23-1 in the regular season, and only a interesting call down at Knock with a regular season loss, and then lost the championship game to Steel Valley.
But, just putting these guys in conversation is a compliment.
Yeah.
Because we've had some good teams at Highlands.
Well, I'd like to get them in the conversation with one other team, and that'd be all. That'd be fine. Then you shut the comparisons off if you win the championship because only one team's done that. Here's McDaniel. But we're way ahead of ourselves.
And one comparison I make to that 95 team is so unselfish.
Here's Roman. Now back to Cochran. Cochran goes all the way through. Layup shot score.
Off the old wagon wheel, Mike, he has 21. That 95 team, Mike, I think you were working then, right?
Yes, I was, right.
And if you remember, nobody led 2 games.
Oh, Roman with a block from behind.
Nice block. There's always somebody else every game.
3-on-1. Kuntz all the way through.
That.
Shot score foul.
Jimmy says my average is 6. Let me get this one.
Let me get 6.
And Mike, look at the number. 75.
75. Unbelievable. They had 50 points in the second half. 5-0, ladies and gentlemen.
After 2-5 in the first.
They hung a McGarrett on him.
Book him. And he's all going to the book, by the way.
That's not a grandpa reference anymore because there's a new McGarrett show on now. So I watched that one.
Crossover action, too, right?
Yeah, great. I got to watch a double now. Sunday night, that's when I watch my shows. Line them up since football's over. On Sunday nights, anyway. I think there might be a Sunday night game next week. Next 2 weekends there will be. In the divisional round and the championship round. There's a shot up and missed. Rebound, they kick it free, and it comes back to Anthony Bateco, and he goes to the floor, and we have a jump ball, and Highlands gets it this time. 26 seconds to go. Courtney start the bus. The Rams lead at 75-47. They're going to win their 7th in a row.
This is an impressive one, Mike, because, again, halftime, no juice at all. All of a sudden, maybe some pain peeling at halftime?
Maybe. Here's Belak. Out to Kunst. 13 seconds. Rams aren't even going to shoot here. Timmons. Kioski.
They're running the wheel, Mike.
Leary. And this one belongs to the Rams. Highlands 75. McKeesport 47.
Wow. That's my comment for today, Mike. That second half is very impressive. Hopefully carry that right into the Knock game. In the meantime, let's talk about Phoenix Rehabilitation. If you or someone you know needs physical occupational therapy, why not consider a caring therapist at Phoenix Rehabilitation and Health Services in Toronto Heights. Phoenix specializes in one-on-one personalized care, specializing in orthopedic conditions, including sports and workman comp. Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Service convenient, located in Heights Plaza behind Blessed Sacrament Church. They have daytime and Saturday hours for your convenience. Call them today at 724-224-5090 or visit them on the web, phoenixrehab.com. And again, very impressive showing by the Golden Rams here this afternoon into evening.
All right, thanks to Alan Deep for all his help in getting us going here at Penn Hills. Thanks to Courtney Stewart for stepping in on camera tonight. Once again, that final score, Highlands 75, McKeesport 47. For Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik. So long.